If traditional core exercises keep flaring up your low back pain, it isn't because your core is weak. It's because you're training the wrong side of it. Most ab-focused exercises increase spinal stress. What you're missing are these unique core exercises that train the backside of your spine to actually support your spine and help you say goodbye to low back pain. So you've been told your core is weak and you're looking up core exercises for back pain, and what we notice is that the vast majority of them are just focused on the front side of our body, specifically our abs. My name is Dr. Grant Elliott, founder of RehabFix. We've helped thousands of people with low back pain, disc herniations, and sciatica fully recover through our one-on-one online coaching program. And in this episode, I'm going to show you the wrong core exercises that could be making your low back worse and show you these 3 variations that are training the area that you're neglecting. Well, first, that's a huge myth. A weak core does not equal low back pain. And a low back pain solution is often not strengthening your core. There's no evidence that shows a direct relationship between core strength and back pain. And if that were true, then we wouldn't get high-level athletes, CrossFitters, strongman, bodybuilders, powerlifters who have very strong cores, but come to us every single week around the world dealing with low back pain, disc issues, or sciatica. Most of the core exercises you see involve something that makes your back worse, which is flexion. You're seeing sit-ups, you're seeing Russian twists, you're seeing leg raises, you're seeing dragonflies, or whatever other ones that you find out there that are forcing your body into flexion over and over. Now, under normal circumstances, there's nothing wrong with that. If you're healthy, nothing wrong at all. But a majority of low back pain is what's called flexion intolerant lower back pain, where the longer you sit, the worse it feels. Bending over to put socks and shoes on, you feel that pain, or you feel super stiff and tight standing up. This is flexion intolerant lower back pain. And more flexion with force is not going to be the solution. It can exacerbate it and slow down the recovery process. Your core isn't just your abs. The core's job is to support your spine through motion, help prevent excessive motion, and support the spine under load while properly distributing forces. That's why often, if you've been trying the traditional core movements and you're not seeing relief, posterior chain focused movements will be much more advantageous for your situation. And here are 3 very unique movements you can do in your home. Hey, real quick, I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. The first one we call reverse plank. You're gonna put your upper back on a couch or bed, put your feet straight out in front of you, push your hips towards the ceiling, and hold for time. This is training your glutes, your upper hamstrings, and your spinal erectors and other spine stabilizers. This is promoting hip extension, lumbar extension, and reduces anterior spinal stress. For some of you, you might just hold this for a few seconds at first because that might be all you can tolerate, and that's fine. You can build strength in this position over time, holding longer and longer. And my pro tips for this are to keep the pressure on your heels and to keep your rib cage down so you aren't excessively arching through your lower back. The next one is a bit of an upgrade. It's called the Chinese plank. Your upper back is still rested on an elevated surface, but now you're going to put your feet on an elevated surface as well. Once again, drive your hips towards the ceiling, creating a straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your ankles, and squeeze the glutes while keeping your rib cage down. This is a higher demand on your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back muscles. It can help build endurance throughout your spine stabilizers without increasing compression on your back. Focus on deep belly breathing throughout this, not overarching your lower back, and progressively holding it for longer and longer. And last, we're getting a little bit fancy. Back to our reverse plank position. Instead of keeping both feet on the ground, now we're going to add in a march, lifting one leg at a time, driving the knees towards the chest like you're doing a hip flexor raise. This now adds unilateral demand, anti-rotation exercises, and way more hip stability requirements in order to not fall to the floor. The goal is to not let your hips drop at all as you do this, maintaining that straight line from your shoulder to your hip to your ankle. Alternate each side throughout this. You might be able to start holding it longer and longer as you do the repetitions, feeling your strength and your core building over time. The result will be less lower back tension, better posture, better function throughout your hips, and a better functioning core with more posterior chain strength to support you. Now, this is likely a different exercise approach you've taken for your low back pain. However, I gotta come clean here. this likely won't be the end-all be-all for your situation. Especially if you're dealing with a disc or sciatic nerve issue, strengthening around that will not be the fix. Yes, having more strength around an injury can help reduce your flare-ups, but strength around your disc isn't fixing the disc position. Strength around a nerve isn't changing whether the nerve is being pinched or if there's too much tension or the function of it. You must ensure the root of your lower back pain is fully addressed and then build strength around it. So if you're not exactly sure what is causing your lower back pain and you're tired of guessing and saving random videos throughout the internet, then I have something for you. And what I have has helped our average client achieve 37% reduction in their pain with a single session, and others completely eliminate their pain within as little as 15 days. And this tells you exactly what is causing your pain and how to fix it through a step-by-step plan. And it's called the centralization process. And if you'd like to see if it works for you, just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, and we can help you get a tailored step-by-step plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica issues following our centralization process. Text me right now so you don't miss this opportunity to finally get pain-free and live the life that you deserve. And after you text me, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at RehabFix for more free daily videos and insights into my life, what I'm doing and what we're doing for our clients to achieve a low back pain-free life, to achieve a bulletproof low back for life. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see some of you in the program real soon.